Hello Falcon families! This video will assist you in learning the new traffic patterns at JFK to ensure appropriate social distancing in the hallways when students return. Having one-way traffic will help to avoid crowded hallways. This will be a mock 7th grade schedule. Enjoy! This video will be for a 7th grade student who rides the bus. As you can see, we are in the bus loop. As the students depart, they will have two options to enter the building, either the doors to the left or the right. When they get close to the doors, they will be greeted by a staff member who will make sure that they have completed the self-certification process to verify that they are COVID-free, free of all COVID-like symptoms, and have not been in contact with anyone that has COVID. We will also have staff members there to hold open the doors to ensure that there is limited contact with touch points. Then, as you notice, there is also hand sanitizer available for students to use at their own discretion. When students first enter the building, they will be required to go immediately to their first period class. The students will not be using their lockers this year due to social distancing practices. During this mock schedule, we will be walking a 7th grade schedule. This particular student's first period class is in room 103. Since they entered on the left door from the bus loop, they will have to make their way around the main office and following the one-way traffic patterns. As you can see, there are arrow decals on the floor to help indicate the correct direction. There are social distancing decals that are spaced out 6 feet apart and have feet pointing in the correct direction. And there are do not enter decals that we will get to later. This student's second period class is in room 203, which normally they would go up that stairwell, but since it is a do not enter stairwell and only a down stairwell, they will have to make their way back to the main stairwell. This hallway is a left side hallway, as you can see by the arrows and the decals. The students are expected to stay on the left side of the hallway at all times when they are in that hallway. In order to get to the main stairwell, the student walks by the media center hallway and can cut across this adjacent hallway by the main stairs. You can see that it is a one-direction hallway. When going up the stairs, the students must stay on the right side of the stairway. Although room 203 is to the left, the student has to make their way to the right to follow the one-way traffic flow. They will follow the arrows and loop around this set of cones in order to make their way back to room 203. The opening by the elevator is only there for emergency purposes, and students should not cut across for the flow of traffic. You will notice that upstairs, the students walk on the right side of the hallway. That assists with eliminating as many intersections as possible in our hallways. Now the student has arrived at their second period class in room 203. As I mentioned, this stairwell is a down stairwell, so the student can take this stairwell to get back down to the 7th grade hallway in order to get to their third period class, which is in room 105. This student's next class is choir in room 153. In order to get to the encore hallway, the student follows the path along the 7th grade hallway to get back towards the media center hallway. You will notice that that is a one-way hallway loop from the main office back around to the media center hallway. This helps to limit the number of intersections. As the student approaches the main loop of the hallway, they will follow the path towards the cafeteria. The cafeteria has a one-way directionality on both sides. This particular side is only towards the gym and encore hallway. When walking towards the encore hallway, you will notice that the decals still indicate the students to walk on the left side of the hallway. As the student approaches the choir room, they will enter the far door to get into choir, and then when they leave, they will be asked to leave from the near side door to help with the flow of traffic. This student is now going to their next period class, which is in room 108. In order to get there, they have to cut across the main foyer, which is also a one-directional hallway going from the encore hallway to the core classes. I am sure you have noticed that multiple stickers are next to one another at different points in the hallway. When you get to those stickers, they are the do not enter stickers. If you can read the stickers, that means you cannot enter that hallway. If you cannot read those stickers, that means you can cut on through. This student is now going to their last period class of the day, which is gym. So they have to make their way around the cone loop to get back to the main gym. If the student had any classes that were directly next to one another, they would just follow the loop to get right to that class. For this particular example, we are showing the different paths that a student could take so that you can see the entire building. As a general rule of thumb, as long as the students are following the arrows and the feet direction on the social distancing stickers that are spaced 6 feet apart, they will be fine with the paths around the hallways. In addition, we will make sure that there are staff available to assist students with learning the path of the hallways for the first few weeks of school when we return. Now, as this student enters their gym, they will have to go to either the main gym or the small gym, depending on where their teacher is assigned for attendance. Since this student's last class of the day is PE, they will wait until they are dismissed. During the dismissal process, if a student is a bus rider, they will wait until they hear their bus called, and then they will exit towards the bus loop. If the student was a car rider, they would be escorted by their last period teacher to the front of the building and then be asked to social distance until their car is there to pick them up. This particular student is following the path that is the most efficient route to get back to the bus loop since they were a bus rider. Once the students exit the building, they will be asked to go directly towards their bus to help with social distancing. We hope that this video was beneficial for you, and if you would like to see further paths, you are more than welcome to watch the 8th grade and the 6th grade walkthroughs for further paths in our building. We look forward to having you back in the building very soon.